This is morning of day one. Sun's probably kind of bright. I don't know if you all going to be able to see me, but at least you can see where we're at. We're here at Site 8R2 on the Shoshone Lake. We've hiked completely around this lake. I'm going to kind of let you look at the view and kind of see what we're up against. This is where we get our water, and you can also land a canoe here and camp here from a canoe. Let me see if I can turn. Here's what the trail up to our campsite. Here's the wooded area around it. Here's the beach. Actually, it's warm enough to swim in, but I'm not sure I'm too gung-ho about swimming in it, but you could. Here we go. You see the far side of the lake? We had to hike about 1.5 miles to get to that side of the lake. Then we had to hike around the lake to get here. We've got some people here that never hiked before, and they had a tough time, but we finally made it, and we had a 4-hour drive to get to the starting point yesterday morning, and so we didn't get here till about 7. But everybody was sure ready to go to bed by 9. Well, this is the afternoon of day 2. We've hiked 3 miles today is all, and we should have got here real early, but we've got too much weight in my opinion. Everybody's toasting way too much, and we're not making good time, and I ended up taking some of the other people's weight, and I'm wore out. We hiked another couple of miles over to the Shoshone Geyser, which I didn't take any video of, but I've got some pictures of it. We're still on Lake Shoshone tonight, and we're fixing to go. It's about 6:30. We're going to be going to bed shortly. Hello, everybody. This is day 3, the morning of day 3. We had a little rain last night, nothing to worry about. Beautiful day. Everything went really, really well. I'd show you the lake behind me, but it's fogged in. That big foggy thing you see behind me is really the Shoshone Lake. We're fixing to pack up and head out. We got 6 miles to go today. Most of it's going to be uphill, and I'm packing way more weight than I like to, but we're all eating good. We're eating like kings. Plenty of good food. But we haven't toted it. Well, I'll see you later on this afternoon at the new campsite. It's about 9 o'clock. We should be getting in about 2, I hope. Hello, everybody. This is our campsite of day 3. It's really a nice campsite. We're nowhere close to the lake. We're out on a meadow, overlooking a meadow. We have a lot of flies, no mosquitoes, but just us flies. We've had mosquitoes the rest of the day. We hiked in 7 miles today, and we had to gain 500 feet of elevation, which was really tough. But we all made it. Nobody quit. We survived. I'm going to show you a panoramic view of this meadow when I turn this around. This is our campsite back up this way, just on the other side of the stream. Right now, I'm headed out for the toilet facilities. Hello everybody, this is the morning of day number 4. We had a wonderful night, really cool this morning. We're just at 9,000 feet. We crossed the Continental Divide yesterday. We're in a beautiful little meadow. I'm not going to show you, I think I showed you the meadow last night, but there's a stream here. I'll kind of show you some of the pretty flowers going around the stream. And we're hiking out this morning to a new location. Hello everybody, this is the evening of the 3rd day. We're coming up on the 4th night. We got one more night after the night. It's a beautiful campsite, but we don't have much of a view, but there is a waterfall. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but it's not just a few feet away. The campsites are not as clear as the others have been, and it's not as heavily used as the others, but I think it's going to work out fine. I'm going to stop in a minute, turn the camera around, let you see my campsite. This is what it looks like. Well, I'm on campers in this clearing right here where my backpack is. There's a river running by over here. And over on this side, I'll take a few pictures in a minute. There's a waterfall. Hello everybody, this is the morning of day 5. We all survived the night. We've had very little rain on this trip. The countryside is beautiful, quite spectacular. So we started and had breakfast. We're gonna take a late start this morning. We've got a short day and we've got a immediate stream crossing. This is our campsite last night. That's Rick's campsite. Mine is right here. That's the families over across. Not exactly sure where the guide slept, but he's somewhere close by.
You have to say, everybody, Rick and Dawn raise their hands to let me go. Let's take a vote to let him go. Then, after they vote, you say, yeah.
How about
Yeah.
before they go?
Hello everybody, this is night 5. Tomorrow's day 6, the end of day 5. We've set up camp, and I'm going to show you our campsite. It's not a very good campsite, but it's the last one of the trip. But we did have quite a little, not entertainment, but I can't think of what to call it. But we had a hiker come in who had broke his arm bad. I was hiking up the trail looking for firewood, and here he came. Fortunately, we did have a doctor in the house, and there were two of them, and they kind of looked at him, and between everybody's first aid kit, they fixed him up, and he's got to hike out tonight. It's about a 7-mile hike. It's going to take him to about 9 or 9:30 to 10 o'clock tonight to hike out to the ranger station. We hope he makes it. We hope he does good, but he's got a terribly bad broken arm. Nothing we could do to help him besides what we did. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see what the campsite looks like. There's a stream over there. It's hard to see. I'm going to head that way and see if I can find a spot where it's visible. But we have access to the stream. Not really from my campsite. Okay. Hello everybody. Today is the last day. We're happy and sad. We're glad to be out of the woods and hate to be out of the woods. This is our last day of hiking. We got 7 miles to go to get to our pickup point, where hopefully there'll be a driver there to pick us up at the ranger station. And we're going to check on that poor old fella that had to hike out last night with the broke arm and see if he actually made it. We hope we don't find him laying along the road somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to show you my tent site and let you see what the place looks like. Here's my tent site. It's a wooded area. There's not a lot of good places to set up, but we found a place. I'm right on a creek. All of the tent sites, when we set up, we're a long way from each other so that we don't disturb each other if we snore or something. That's what having these issues. Well, that's it. There goes a fisherman.
What's that?
Fisherman over there.
Yeah.
We've arrived at the Belcher Ranger Station. This is the end of our journey. It's been 6 good days and 5 good nights. Nobody in our party got injured, which we're thankful for that. I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see what the Belcher Ranger Station looks like. This is the parking area where people who's hiking that live close by bring their cars and park. There's some horses. The station here is part of the ranger group for rescue. Probably the rangers live in that trailer. I think they'd rather live there than that. Some of these other houses. There's the barns and the sheds. Some of this stuff was built back into the 1930s. Most of the barns and all was built in the 1930s by the military. There's some sort of a home up here. I don't know if they live there or not. There's some more parking areas. There's the ranger station office, and then there's some picnic tables where we're enjoying our first sit-down meal in 6 days.